and an excellent start to the day. I am on mute. See, this is what happens when I remember to mute my mic for the breaks, is I forget to turn it back on for the actual video. I'll start again. Welcome back to Mass Effect. We're in space. Hopefully we're not going to have as many technical difficulties today as we did last time. This is episode, I want to say 5. I could check. I haven't. So I thought I'd just do a quick recap because the video went a bit weird at the end of last episode, so people might not remember where we are. We've been cleaning up side quests. We are currently on the trail of that guy on the Citadel who told us his brother had disappeared. We found his ship wrecked and a launch trail leading towards this planet. So here we are. Where are we going? Let's start with that anomaly. I think I've only got like this and maybe one other side quest to do, and then we might actually get to the actual plot. That will be exciting. Yes, please do tell me if there's any more technical problems, or I forget to turn my mic on or whatever. I am, you know, mostly awake, I promise. Here we have a thing. Okay, it's another corpse. Trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit. Died or was killed. Is that it? Is that? Yep, cool. The entire anomaly on my map was dead guy. Great. Okay, that's where we're actually going for the quest, so let's check out. Snake around. Let's do this next. I spent far too long on basically every game working out kind of semi-optimal routes. Oh wait, I actually marked the mineral deposit that I died trying to mark. See, this is the thing, I spent far too long thinking about exactly what route to take on maps, and then screw up the actual gameplay part. This is a pattern that anybody who played Among Us would need to know. Got some iridium. And off we go to the next thing. So how is everyone this afternoon / morning / whatever time it might be? Game audio's a little loud, I cancel that. Let's point it out. I mean, part of that is just going to be because it's this planet with the wind and everything. Let's see if that works. Sounds a bit quieter to me. I mean, I've got my headphones turned down anyway, but let me know if it's still a problem. See, this is the kind of exciting menu scrolling that you wouldn't be able to menu scrolling that you wouldn't be able to see if I actually, you know, had a second monitor on the volume it. Oh, hey, Crash Probe. Does it have a nuke in it? My electronic skill is too low. I hate those words. Those are bad words. Ah, bad times, bad times. No. I was not expecting one of these. This isn't as flat an area as they normally do. Actually, no, I guess it is. I just want to take attention. Come at me! Try to loot. Ah! Bad times, run away. What? Okay, that's not fair. You're not allowed to just suddenly exist directly underneath. That... Dear BioWare, I would like to lodge a complaint. Retramore is not playing by the rules and also refuses to die. And that's one of the rules. It should die. Come on, how many HP do you need? Is it dying or it attacking me and then? Okay, it's dead. Yes. Oh yes, that's the thing worth mentioning. Eagle-eyed regular viewing mode that I am now in a different corner. I'm here now. I don't know why I pointed up here, given that I'm pointing on the camera. I'm pointing above where I am. I'm here. This is me here, top corner. Because I was editing some of the earlier episodes of YouTube and noticed that where I had the camera is just right in front of like the radar and some other things, so I kept referring to stuff on the radar that none of you can see. But now you can. I don't think I'll be looking at anything important at this point. Nothing important to ever happen on the top right. It's just a fact of life. Tyrian insignia. Pick up with that collection. Now, that one. Wait, no, didn't do that one, did we? I'm lying. Yes, I have a YouTube. Currently, not got a lot on it at the minute. Currently, I mostly use it to create music playlists, if you're into that. But episodes of this will be going up on my YouTube. I just put episode 1 up this morning. More will be going up really when I have time. This is very much a full operation. Yeah. I have just taught myself some video editing and stuff, so they're going up. They'll be up, I would guess, like around a week after they've been on. Could be less, could be more. I give no promises. But it's the same usernames on here, so it's Sarah Sent on YouTube. And yes, thank you, Leona, I do have, as you say, a dope Christmas playlist, if I do say so myself. I'm very proud of it. It's very strange. I've just realised that like every part of my car on the damage readout is flashing red. I should probably repay it. Yes, video editing is hard. This is why I don't do more of it than just clipping out the breaks. Where am I even going? Just look, there's suddenly a local stuff on the map. Let's go get some minerals. And yes, speaking of breaks, why did nobody ever mention that my mic was live while the camera was off? I did not realise this until I was editing yesterday, and I was just like, oh wow, they can hear everything. It's almost like I haven't streamed before. Get some cobalt. Head over here to this anomaly. Planets all just be smaller and flat, please. It would be a lot easier to get them. Beacon was a gas trap? Oh no. Oh no, yeah. Armatures everywhere. Great. Great. Entirely cool. Also, I can't shoot. That's exciting. Why can I not hit the thing I am pointing at? Answer, because Mako lives to spite me, he knows. There you go, that's how you kill a thing. Now let's go kill some more things. buttons on this needs a demotion. Actually, who am I kidding? It's Shepard. She's probably the least qualified to actually shoot anyone in this party. Around next. Some more minerals over there. Didn't take too much damage there, so that's good. Just shields down a bit, but that will regenerate. Don't need to spend any of my on that. And this one in a hole. Getting out of this hole seems like a problem for future Shepard. Present Shepard has to disarm this nuclear bomb. I'll stop doing that joke eventually. That's palladium. Oh, right. Okay, see? There's a ramp. That wasn't so much of a problem. 4 out of 10 accessibility. Right, now let's go to the actual quest we came here for. Just guessing it'll involve shooting a bunch of mercenaries, some of whom will shout, "I will destroy you." Just have it. Looks like there's some turrets over there. Oh, yep, definitely. By the way, they've been shooting at me. Some turrets, but I think I saw a sniper sight there. Aren't as sturdy as Geth armatures. This is good. That sniper's down. Wow, they have why do you have so many snipers? Who told you I was coming? I mean, I say that. Like, airdropping back onto a planet probably isn't the most stealthy thing. The answer to who told you we were coming is very much the same answer as who's manning these guns. It's me. And I'm barely qualified to be a Twitch streamer, let alone a space girl. Go into the building where it is warm. Oh hey, look at all those triangles on the radar now that you can see my radar. Let's get some guns out. Oh, hello.
I'm on it.
Building looks it looks much the same as most of my buildings. It's just explodes. They explode.
Enemy is everywhere!
Taking down.
Okay, that was a sniper. Shooting barrels. Is there any more pure FPS experience than killing somebody by shooting a convenient barrel? Some more enemies over here. You don't have to keep crouched. That was just while you were behind that wall. Come on. Hello. See, you're a sniper. Why did you just run at us? That's terrible sniping. And now you are a puddle on the floor. So really, we saw how this worked out. Also, I should probably not be cracking jokes when Liara is dead. Just there. Hi, Liara. You'll be back in a minute once we code this last one. Come out so I can shoot you so my wife can come back. There we go. We're clear, Liara. You can get
I hear
up.
you, Shepard.
Thank you, Liara. Oh, hey, a cupboard. Love me a cupboard. Especially one that's easy decryption, so I can actually open it. still is too low. You cannot open this cupboard. Oh, and it's got loads of really good stuff. Although that is, I believe, quite similar to the stuff I got from the last quest. So I will look through that later. Anything cool? More cupboards? Don't mind if I do. Also a bin, which was empty. Okay, that's... I feel that's just turned into that Arrested Development. I don't know what I expected me, because, like, yeah, it's a trash bin. I opened it. There was nothing of value, because it's a trash bin. Crates. The fundamental element of cargo. And good cargo it is too. Loving all this tier 4 gear. And stuff from not the most basic manufacturers. Hello? Oh hey, here's the guy we were looking for. He's extremely dead. Well, that's still his stuff. You've identified the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. Stiff fingers wrapped tightly around a small datapad. Take the datapad. What did the datapad say? Any detail? No. No more information. Okay. Steal some Medigel. Some computer. Next thing. Level up. Open this cupboard. There. Ah! Come on. There we go. Wow, that was a lot of effort for some not particularly great guns. Okay, so I found the datapad, now what? Ah, go back to the Citadel. I'm gonna do another side quest first, because going back to the Citadel now just seems like a hassle. Especially because the next side quest is exciting. When we picked it up yesterday, I say yesterday, last episode, I didn't notice it for what it was. The Rogue BI side quest, which happened because we hit level 20, and it'll let us get a prestige class. Which really I want to do as soon as possible, so it can give me new abilities that I can ignore and just put points in the charm instead. But more excitingly, it's on the moon. Hello, Normandy. Did it say we leveled up? Yes, we did. Can't put any more points into charm, and we nearly got it maxed out anyway. Will 2 in anything unlock something? Ah, yes, I can max out my decryption, and I've got a point in electronics as well, so I can start getting that towards half. Excellent. Away with Zawin and the Warset Nebula and everything. We want to be going to the local cluster and the Sol system. Those of you watching this stream might recognize the Sol system from living there. I mean, I don't want to assume anything, but I am going to go out on a limb and say people watching this stream probably live on Earth. A hot take, perhaps, but we'll see. But first, let's scan every planet, just in case we can find something in our solar system that nobody's noticed yet. These ones all have pictures on account of we know what they look like. Ours looks very nice and cosmopolitan. Yes, there's a lot of kind of detail about all of these and how they've been colonized. I won't be reading it, but the detail's there. hiding that. Okay, yeah, there was nothing to find on any of them, which is really entirely unsurprising on account of we're not the first people here by several. But let's go to 4 million people live on the moon. Capital is Armstrong, which I feel I should know what that's a reference to. It's probably named after an astronaut. This is Mass Effect. Everything's named after astronauts. Taking the girls. Yes, confirm squad selection. Unless a forced otherwise game, this is my squad. So welcome to the moon. It's a big rock in the sky. I'm going to trust that you all know what the moon is. Yes, so if people don't remember me picking this up, we got a message from the fleet that there was the VI running an Alliance training ground had gone rogue. I just forgot, live on stream, who Neil Armstrong was, didn't I? Wow. Wow, that happened. Moving on! Yes. We got a message that the VI running an Alliance training ground had gone rogue, and we have to go and shut it down. And, spoilers, this will lead to us getting cool stuff and a promotion. But first, let's go and look at this debris. What debris is there on the moon? Yes, moon's haunted by a rogue nuke. And luckily, I have so many guns. Buzz Aldrin is the funnier astronaut, this is true. Also, fun fact, Buzz Aldrin is the astronaut who is actually in one of these games. Makes a cameo voice role in the third. Yeah, cameo voice appearance in the third game. Which was super cool to find out when you played it first. I mean, when I looked it up first, I didn't instantly recognise Buzz Aldrin's voice. I'm a nerd, but I'm not that much. Wow. You know when I said planets should all be smaller and flatter? The moon is good. SSI Luna 23. This is a real probe that actually happened, and now I'm going to steal stuff from it. Ah! Oh, I had that. Bad times. Dang. Okay, Omnigel time. Why was this Soviet probe full of bullets? I have many questions. Actually, no, I have one question, and that was it. Why is the Soviet probe full of bullets? Let's not drive over the probe. Let's go to this training ground instead. Yes, Buzz Aldrin occasionally gets involved in things that seems cool, and yeah, it's like the last lines you hear just before the credits, either just before or just after the credits of the last game are Buzz Aldrin, which was really cool to realise. Oh hey, turrets. I hope they're friendly and not controlled by a rogue computer. I know how to drive. These are all devoutly to be wished. And yet. And I'll overheat my guns. Then I'll not be able to do anything that's not moving. God's sake. that estimate I gave on how long this trilogy was going to last was, I'll admit, heavily reliant on me actually knowing how to play a game, not just miss every shot. We good? We're good. Okay, there's like...
It's over now.
Yes, I know, thank you. There's what, 3 of these. Do I know all of them? I can't
Moving
remember.
out.
Let's have a look. It is a nice view, although it's a shame we seem to be on the dark side of the moon and can't see Earth. Hello? Is there anybody here? I'd like to talk to you about the Lord. By which I do, of course, mean bullets. They're here and they're red, so let's go.
I smell trouble.
Assault drones. And I'm just now realising that I see the way my gun's green, that's because it's firing poison rounds, which, on reflection, may not have been the perfect thing to deal with. Assault drones. Ah, here we are. And honestly, the bullet part of poison bullets seems to be working pretty well, even if... Yeah, was there a second ago I just missed it? Yeah, that tracks, to be honest. Liara's dead again.
It's over now.
Oh no, there she is. It's over now, and by it, I mean me being dead. She's got that biotic barrier thing. Like, she could, on occasion, use it. However, and yes, I could tell her to use it, but I'm not going in for that much squad control. Because I can barely control myself. So many markers. Toxic gas is being vented into the bunkers. Great. Make all the portal references. Look, you could keep saying area secure, but you could help me shoot.
Perimeter secured.
I hit them harder with my rifle. Yeah, but cooldown on this I don't think it's going to be much quicker. Ooh, a data pod. Love me some data.
I think we're done here.
I don't. There are 2 more computers right here. Got quest markers on them and everything. Oh yes, I've just noticed my health is green and slowly decreasing on account of the toxic gas. Lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Now let's get out of this bunker that's full of neurotoxins.
All clear.
Because Liara only just got over being dead, let's not make her die again. I mean, we're going to go into the other bunkers. Let's be real, probably will. But the hope is there. Ooh, cupboard. Love me some cupboards. It's what I like to do when I'm breathing in increasing amounts of neurotoxin, is open cupboards. Oh, nothing great there. Is there an FPS out there with gun sound made into voice actors making pew and bam noises? I hope so. And if not, the modding community seems like they should be on that. To the next bunker, where we will do the same thing.
Hostile contact.
How concerned should I be that my Google Assistant just answered me when I said okay GLaDOS
Clear.
out loud? I'm gonna go with very. Like, that sounds very concerning that maybe you should get that looked at. Or just move house. Okay, covered. No. Oh, forgot which way was which. Well, looks like I'm using Omnigel on that. That sniper rifle might be alright. I'm still poisoned. That's not great. Can that wear off already? Well, let's go and do the thing.
Let's take them out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Ah, bad times. Take cover, take. No. Wrong button. Oh god. Well, if anybody wants to clip the bit where I just forgot how the game and my own keyboard worked. Oh, it's taken me back to the start of the planet, hasn't it? You know that shining moment we had a couple of episodes ago where I remembered how to quick save regularly? It's not lasted. I feel like it should auto save on area transitions, like not just planet transitions. But hey, what do I know? I'm just playing this game. Let's shoot everything again! Ugh. First, let's go and steal some stuff from Lunar 23. Let Mako could do the boost.
Got it.
At least this time it's not full of bullets. Just bombs and weapon upgrade. Oh yeah, the Earth is right there. Wow, I am so observant today. I'm just on the ball all over the place. Way for me to forget both the first man on the moon and the planet I live on. Bodes extremely well for this quiz tonight, I must say. Your turret's very bad, wherever those rockets are meant to be going. Not being actually evasive at the minute. I mean, I can't hit it either, but these turrets look like they're computer controlled. I think you would know how to do it. Straight. Down 3. Right, let's do this thing again.
On my way.
And what button do we press now? It's quick save. Is there a cupboard in here? There's usually a cupboard in here. I say usually, I think this is exactly the same bunker I started off from last time. Override the cupboard. Get some fairly meh weapons. Quick save. Really, you can't quick save too often. And let's get some drones. just throw up. Oh no. Did it remember to quick save? I'm good at soldiering. Dead. Spend a minute, go back. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. It's dead. I think that's all of them.
Perimeter clear.
Thank you for confirming, Tali. Liara, would you like to needlessly say so as well? Quick saving, even though there's nothing else in this bunker. I suppose I could just, I don't know, fall asleep and die while I'm being filled with toxins. Actually, no, the rifle was like shot straight. Yeah, toxic gas, we know. Maximum distance of about 10 feet.
Negative contacts, Commander.
There's 8 in each bunker. I always find that really funny when you take cover behind the door and it just goes away. That probably says more about me than anything else. It's easily amused.
Think we're good, Commander.
Really, stop saying that and actually help me to shoot these things.
Perimeter clear.
Stop saying the perimeter is clear. I know there aren't any drones here, but we still need to shoot the creatures. Yes, people plus for flying. Cool. Toxins. This is a very leisurely stroll Shepard's decided to move at after having got a notification saying toxic gases are being vented into the bunker. To the next bunker. No toxic gases out here. No gases out here at all. Come to the moon. We're not full of toxic gas. Maybe workshop that one. Enter the building and we hammer quick save. Quick save failed. What?
Area secured.
Okay, that time it worked. It must have just been because the others were spawning out. Get a gun. Not that gun. Open a cupboard. Yeah. There we go. Get some alright guns. As ever, infantry shuffling can wait. Quick save. I'm still poisoned, that's not ideal. Who else wants some of my hair? Distraction drones while I get myself blanked and then retreat. And now we've got blanked in here. Call me Leonidas. Disclaimer, do not. Wow, that did very little indeed. leveled up again. Is that the same level I got
Negative
last time?
contact,
And now
Shepard.
it's just one off because we went backwards in time. No, we're good. I'll put them into electronics because I need to get that master tier. And we're clear. Quick save. That poison doesn't seem to be doing a huge amount to my health other than just turning it green, which, not bad luck. Get my semi-sniper rifle out. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. That's probably not good. Oh hey, kinetic barriers.
That's the last of them.
That I can just stand to the side of. Really, rogue computer,
All
these
targets
defenses are terrible. Just wow. Take cover from what?
That's the last of them.
No, it's not! Okay, now the poison seems to actually be hurting us.
All targets down.
Wow, those barriers don't mean much when I've got this sniper rifle. I can just punch straight through them and no distractions. And I don't even need to aim. How many of the manager on my health's getting a little bit worrying.
Clear.
Second 3 clusters is offline. Back we go. Wow, I managed to miss that. I mean, I was running while trying to hip fire a sniper rifle. Yeah, it's all very well putting up barriers throughout the complex, but when I have this 6-foot wand of barrier away, where it's just clicked and the barrier is gone. Oh, great. Also, did I just make a Sillet Bang reference? Brain, what are you doing? Turian armor, your assault rifle, single pistol. Could be better, could be worse. I mean, that all sounds like it's stuff for, like, Garrus, who I've never really used. Not that I don't love Garrus, although he's more problematic than I remember. Just... I like my girls more. No, not that gun. Not that gun either. That gun, thank you. And now for the last bunker. I think this is the right one because the Macca's quite nice together.
All targets eliminated.
What targets? Calm down, both of you. Yes, okay, this is the... Yeah, see, 7 shots from my pistol, 1 from my rifle. I should just be using that more. Oh, covered. Thing didn't respond for a minute there, which I was worrying, but got some new guns. Quick save failing, we must be too close to enemies. Okay, well, I got their attention as firing a 5-hour rifle. Oh, next time. This tech build. And it turns out the roads can't handle this build. Charlie, will you stop standing directly between me and a thing I'm trying to shoot? It's very inconvenient. behind that box? I assume it's behind that box. Hello. Oh. Well. Speaking of, I don't know what I expected.
Kill them all.
Why, yes, I did just stand directly in front of an
Secured.
advanced rocket drone, and then it shot me in the rocket and I died. Surprised Shepherd dog gif. But luckily we remembered to quick save, so we're back in the same bunker, and it's cupboard, yeah, it's basically the same guns. Can we quick save now? No, we're too close to people. Oh, there's a crate there that I missed. See, would have just missed that crate otherwise. So really, wasn't getting shot in the face with a rocket a blessing. Some pretty good guns as well. Don't know why I keep trying to quick save. Like it was already failing because we were too close to enemies. Now I'm getting closer and trying to do it again. Now we get guns. How I just didn't stand there and get shot in the face with a rocket.
Powering up.
If I were being shot at with a rocket, I would simply be somewhere else. Early hour, wake up.
It's nothing serious.
I know, you just got shot. It happens. Okay, now rocket drone. Wow, yeah, shooting that did nothing at all. Great. What the hell was that? Charlie, did you do a thing? So, what was the thing? That might be... Okay, okay, they're all dead. And I didn't get shot in the
All
face.
clear.
And we're all clear. Quick save. Get my computer gun out. This is how you deal with computers with superior firepower. More drones! Great. I mean, I feel like that should have been your first line of defense, because it'll actually achieve something. Okay, that's all 4 of those. Just got one last room. And now it has drones in it. Drones, honey. Yeah, well, just managed to hit shield boost instead of my actual attack. Abilities. That was super helpful. Just I will stand there and I will increase my shields at you. Ah, they're dead anyway. Get shot at.
Perimeter clear.
Just a thought, but computer, have you considered not distributing your very dangerous and heavily armored consciousness over 24 separate nodes that I have to go and manually blow up? A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display is interpreted into a series of zeros and ones, but that probably just translates to a 4-letter word if you run it into ASCII or something. I'm not going to, but anyone who wants to, feel free. They repeat it again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. The specialization class will replace your base class in the talent squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. So, what do we want to be? So, Commandos rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force to eliminate their opponents. Increases weapon damage, improves my immunity ability, which... Have I unlocked that? Because I haven't been using it if I have. Improves marksman, which makes my pistol shooting better, and improves assassination, which makes my sniper damage better. Or operative. Operatives and musterers manipulating their environment to maximum advantage, reduce recharge time on all tech attacks, overload, and sabotage. Yeah, I'm going to go commando. Maybe phrase that differently. I'm going to choose commando for my specialization class, because honestly, I'm shooting people a lot more reliably than I'm remembering to use my tech abilities, so... Congratulations, Chloe Shepard, Commando.
Clear.
And all those computers I blew up have just disappeared utterly. And I don't have any points to spend. Great. No, but ranks in this increase my tech damage anyway, so that's nice. Do I have immunity yet? No, that's on thirds, which I haven't put any points into yet. Perhaps I should. Wow, that's... Although, I suppose that's very true to my life. I too have put no points into things. Put the gun away, you've already shot everything. Looked up a translation of the binary, and dare I ask, what was it? And it kept saying help. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought it might be, because that's very much this game. Oh no, the VI may have become sentient. And we killed it. But hey, we got promoted off that. So, yay? Question mark? Back to the Normandy. Well, we did a morally ambiguous thing. Let's go somewhere else and do more morally ambiguous things. Right, we should probably go back to the Citadel and tell this guy that his brother's dead, which... Like, at least that seems fairly... morally straightforward. Mass Effect spooks. Yeah, no, you've seen nothing yet in terms of weird horror stuff in these games. I remember it peaking in one of the DLCs for Mass Effect 2, which is just utterly harrowing. But hey, maybe I'm remembering it more effective than it was. See, you dock on any other planet, and it instantly puts you out there. You dock on the Citadel, you've got to walk around to the doors. Why? Why was this game decision made? Taking my girls, despite the fact that all I'm doing is going to talk to a guy.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yes, cool.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, from what I remember, Mass Effect 2 in general is a lot darker. God love this long elevator. Oh, long elevator, we've missed you. And we have to go through this one before we can get to any rapid transit.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Remember when we last fought a sentient computer, before that time just now when we fought a sentient computer? Good times. Yes, Talia and Liara are the squad, and they always will be. I mean, for this game. The guy was in Citadel Tower, right? To Citadel Tower! Away! Oh, hey, keeper. I see a quest marker over there.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
And here we have Bench Chad still doing his thing.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I love how you have the option to just lie to him. Yeah, like I say, slightly more morally straightforward. But I'm telling him the truth just on principle.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Again, the renegade option if you just want to be a dick for literally no purpose.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Cool, that is all. Got nothing other than a couple of Paragon points. I mean, I'll take the Paragon points because they let me eventually get more levels in Charm. I love me some levels in Charm. And that was literally all we came to this place for. Back to CSEC, so we can go down the lift we just came up. And back in the ship, and away to an actual plot mission. Only been streaming for an hour, and we'll get some actual plot. I know.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Now see, that's a nice bit of world building, the fact that he's officially logged as dying of natural causes when he was actually had a bunch of aliens dropped on him by Cerberus. Because the Earth government is really not that bothered about what Cerberus is doing. It's... I know, who could imagine an authoritarian government making the tacit use of a crypto-fascist group with guns. Anyway... Let's get back in our spaceship and stop talking about the real world.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in... Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Hey Presley, you relieved? Good. Back. So, we don't have any... No, all the remaining side quests we've got at the minute are just the go everywhere and collect things type, which I'm not going to go out of my way to do. Like, I'll get them when I see them. If I don't, I shan't. So for now, let's actually go and do a plot world. I've decided we're going to do the area first. No particular reasons, just had to go for one of them. Strenuous system is where we just did that privateering thing, so actually go to the proper system for it. Dramatic undocking sequence, look at our cool ship design. It is a cool ship design. The ones in later games are even better. And it's together now. here we are in the PAX system, where we've gone for the Slavic myth references to, you know, to amuse pretty much an audience of me. Put any weird mythology nerd stuff in, I will love you. I am but a simple cube. Anything cool on any of these other planets before we go and actually do some questing? Metro doesn't know. Slightly weird how like two of the worlds have the Slavic myth names going on, because we've got Sfar and Belash, and then Marauder and Noveria, which I don't think they're still. Normally there's some more of a unified theme. Maybe they were just settled by different kinds of people. Anyway, let's stop musing and actually go and do a thing. So yes, we were here to investigate the Geth, and
approach control, this is the
remember
SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
It's been so long.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Okay. Again, anybody in this game who actually follows the rules, the entire party of protagonists are just like, you rule. We don't need your rules, we're above the law. Taking the squad.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah, let's just check the journal. So, what was the tip we got? The Council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Bavaria. The Council needs to notify. Yeah, so basically,
the commanding officer is ashore.
Let's
Exo
go.
Presley has the deck.
Hello, Noveria. Hello, plot. Or an empty dock, you know. Next best thing to plot, I find. There's the local party.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
These are our unproblematic guns. You can tell because they're not pointed at you.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
That's such a great bit of corporate terminology for mercenaries. It's just risk control.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria.
Apart from the ones we're carrying.
Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Because something government-backed threats of force.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
Oh, cool.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Apparently Spectres and their wives are allowed to carry guns on the Citadel. It's just... If a Spectre says they're with me, then sure, whatever. Hello, threatening woman with shotgun.
Get out of here.
Okay. Hello.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Fair enough. And Turin, who didn't get any lines, hi to you as well. Gotta love the extras. Nice guy. Wow, yes, this certainly is a corporate headquarters. Seriously, some of the extras in this game just have the most delightful power posing. There's an assurance in that leap.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
Hello, Miss Parasini.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I mean, a lot. That's literally why I came.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Okay, that's
Benezia.
certainly worth mentioning.
She is here?
Anybody unusual? Oh, maybe you mean, like, the second biggest villain in this plot that you were looking for already?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I mean, at some point, yes.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
And we're in.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, this is all feeling very real.
The managers warned us about you.
Good to see you too, and good to know I have a reputation. Look, have you seen all my points in Paragon? Nobody should be warning you about me, I'm lovely. Hi, Hannah. And as we all know, I am on a bound to talk to any Hannah, is that right?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Yes, new elevators, like... That's how you can tell this is a corporate place, because they've not gone for the same prefab architects as the Citadel.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Just like, hey, I know you're above the law, could you help with some crime?
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
I mean, I will.
That is not inaccurate.
Because you give me a side quest and I will. Can I ask more about it?
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'm sorry, I'm an adult, I promise. Okay, blue choice.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words
Seriously,
are
charm
not
options
unreasonable.
are so often weirdly confrontational.
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Okay, it's interesting that... Yeah, sketchy is definitely an understatement. Especially emphasized by the way that saying yes is the renegade option. But at the same time I want to do it on account of side quests. They offer you a quest, I take the quest.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel.
But I just came
All you need
from
do
there.
is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Ananias. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
New items. Level 7. I'm not going to buy any of those because, although Rosenkopf stuff is very good indeed. Look at those stats; those are good stats. Slightly lower shields, but everything else just through the roof. It's only 11 grand. Yeah, you know what? Out with it. And a grenade upgrade, and a license for more Rosenkopf. Let's put that new armor on, shall we? Plus, it looks good. So what was that one I just took off? What was that one I just took off? Whatever it was, can I give it to Liara? That's not great. That's worse. Yeah, what? What the hell is the armor I just took off? Oh, it's medium. I'm using medium armor now, aren't I? Wait, and I just changed back to light armor and it's still better? Wow. Should maybe have taken the medium. But I was using that. Is he using his status as a religious representative to evade taxes? I mean, I don't think he's a religious representative. It doesn't say as much. Like, that Hanar we met before was specifically a preacher. I think this guy is he's a Hanar, but he's a merchant. Like, not everyone is a preacher. Honestly, so much casual species generalizations going on in this chat. Shaking my head. Let's go and get this package. Hasn't been delivered already. Hi, dude. I'm sure we won't be about to have a problem. Hello, heavily armed guards. Sure, we're not going to have a problem either. I see a quest marker. Oh hey, it's Opal's package. I keep reading his name as Opioid. Maybe it is just a package of opioids. Okay, that's updated my journal. Does the journal say what it was? It appears to be a powerful experimental weapon mod. Cool. That sounds like a thing that I can convince you to give to me. Cool, don't know what that noise was. Hi guards. Sure we're not about to have a problem. Let's run through these weapons detectors. What could go wrong? Oh, actually nothing. This is going worryingly smoothly. Anybody else waiting for the wheels to all come off? Oh, this is awkward. Hey, Opal, that wasn't hard.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I can just keep it. Yes.
Here you are.
Okay, I didn't realize that would result in me immediately giving it away.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered, It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Okay. So you're going to give me 250 credits for this small errand, which sure. But on the other hand, I just gave you 11,000 for this suit of armor that I'm currently wearing. You can give me more.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me?
11,000.
You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
Sure, whatever. I just gave you 11,000.
That's thoughtful of you.
Actually,
this one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Cool, now can I leave?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Cool, so I've engaged in some casual crime, but on the upside I level. And I can get my Master of Electronics. Yeah. What do I want to be putting points into? Could be upping my first aid. And it could be upping my guns. Just get more Spectre training so I can revive people better. That sounds better actually. And that gives me better health and accuracy and damage. A little bit of everything. If in doubt, Spectre training's a solid thing to put points in. Anybody got anything new and fun? Shield boost, cool. Well, that happened.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Cool, then don't. Oh, look at this. It's actually sizable and designed rather than just being a big bumpy plane. Okay, I should probably go and see Analyze first, so that's this way. And then I can go and check out all the other cool things. Because yeah, each world, as well as having your main plot quest, has a ton of its own side quests. Not everything is on itself. My guards, I've done nothing wrong. I'm what? So this was the administrator's office. Where's the administrator? Why are you here again?
How can I help you?
No, where's your boss?
I'd like to speak to Analyze.
One moment, please. Mr. Analyze?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Analyze is a Solarian, so, as is standard, I love him. I can remember nothing about him as a character, it's just Solarians. Good.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up.
Will I then?
I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
Wow.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Gotta love those tech bros.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians. On a schedule or something.
So yeah, this is... I say I love him because he's a Solarian. He's also Space Musk, so... yeah.
I'll be leaving now.
So I'm just gonna go.
I trust you can show yourself out.
Cool. Cool, good talk. Good talk.
Mr. Analyze isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Well, that sounded weirdly flirty, but hi.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
You underestimate my bludgeoning skills.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analyze.
How good are his ears? There's like a door and a wall and a very large room between you.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Let's go to the hotel. But first, there was an elevator to another place. I want to go check that out. What was it called? Synthetic Insights. This alien going against ceiling when death is on the line. I mean, problem. That seems like a Solarian thing to do. Yeah, the hotel's up there. But I'm going this way to the other elevator first. Which will probably turn out that I'm just second guessing the plot and I'll have to come back. But whatever. So we start heading towards the garage, but then there should be an elevator. And it's locked. Heading inside, it's temporarily closed. Well, that's what I get for trying to go places in advance. Fine, I'll play the game in order. I talked and said ELCS guard. I managed to read it as Eric. Just this guy's name is Eric Guard. For awful tech bros, they do have some nice design touches. These elevators look very nice. Maybe that's just me. It's like you're in some kind of glass Montreal. Or a really nice whiskey tumbler. Yeah, the more words I say there, the more it seems like a me thing.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
I have moments.
The male human
Cool,
at
that
the
was a
hotel
moment.
bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Straight to the point, I admire that in a woman.
Do you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I like how she uses Dullstone as an insult, like she's out of Steven Universe.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
Yeah,
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You come to Novaria just for all the intrigue. Just everybody's like, hey you're above the law, want to do crime?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Again, that's not that much, but I'll do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
You gotta get all the money,
Excellent.
otherwise you won't have any money.
Here is the
That
cracking
works.
device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Sure, although this seems like a minigame I'm gonna mess up.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
It's no LA
I
Noir,
hope
but
to hear
sure.
from you soon.
There's the guy from the main plot. Vargas.
What sort of Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down
Business
on
numbers.
Cool.
Vargas.
Cool.
Just standing
Oh,
there looking
sure.
mildly
He takes
haunted
care of
by a
his
table.
own
Not at a table, by a table.
vacations of some-
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Just immediately.
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Ooh, I have blue and red options. My methods don't work, but maybe if you use them, they will. I mean, that seems like a fair assumption when one is dealing with an extra-legal space car.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Did you just say ZG? I refuse to believe that we're in a future where that's a thing. That's clearly just a thing that you say and nobody else.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Yeah, it's the way they're like, well, none of this has been tested yet, but we're estimating that it's going to do this based on all the testing we haven't done.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Again,
well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
This dude is Elon Musk in space. Yeah, it's... This entire planet is going to be like that. Wow. Is it still not charming enough for that?
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand
And they
me?
all use the same interface as defusing nukes.
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Successfully.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Okay, I'll go and give her a thing in a minute. What's it there?
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Okay, that was a weird lag before you actually
Don't hang
started
up.
speaking.
Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Novaria now. I can't talk long.
Oh, hey,
This
there's
call is
that
costing me
bounty
10
hunter.
credits a minute.
Beat it.
Okay. Oh, hey, there's some hacking I can do. Don't mind me, random dude. You don't even have a name. Just gonna do some more espionage. Very badly. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative that you wait to safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your basic computing system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. That sounds like it's another side quest. Yeah. Security control unit, let's decrypt this too. Just decrypt everything, why should anything be encrypted? Ah! Not that badly, not out of time. Dang it. Computer slime, go! Synthetic insight security disabled. Well, that seems like a thing that... You know when you do things in a video game and you're like, I didn't know I had to do that, but it will presumably help me in the future. And I will get very lost in this not particularly confusing architecture.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent.
Thanks, Beep.
I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I say again, 11,000.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
Yeah,
good day, Spectre.
And I got some renegade points for that because it was, you know, just straight up crime. Just so much crime. Okay, that's the guy we need to talk to for the main plot. But it is 3:30, and I am going to take a short break. All of y'all, I will be 5 minutes. You take a break yourselves if you need to. Go and get some water, stretch your legs, you know, usual. I am going to do the same, and I will see you in a few. Remember to both mute my mic on the break and turn it back on when it came off the break. So frankly, I'm calling this stream a win already. So let's go and circumvent bureaucracy. Please tell me my stream. Ah, yes, we are back. my stream's lagging a bit, so I was just like, are we actually? Did I hit the right buttons? So I just said this was a success and then completely failed on another thing. But no, we're good. Hi, Laura.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
You know I'm old because I'm informing you because there isn't that much variety in the Turian character models. Spectre? Me? Yeah, no, I'm not subtle.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Oh, good. So, just in case I needed to dislike him more. See, I'm inclined to like all Solarians, but on the other hand, no.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Sounds good.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Close enough.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han-Shan's security team searching my offices.
Necessary violence.
He's paying them under the table.
Kind of
Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
That was probably incredibly dodgy tech CEOs go. Right. She said, based on one conversation, in which nothing of substance was said. So let's go back to the elevator that we've been getting before, because now we're playing the game in the correct order. Like, these lifts are nice, but they're still bloody slow. Well, this is all. Yay. synthetic like that. It starts with synthetic. And you know, we're on such good terms with the word synthetic in this game. Cool. Look like some people that I should maybe quick save before talking to.
Freeze!
Guard as well.
Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Blue choices.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Sounds excellent. Put your gun away, we just said we were fine. Look out! What?
Enemy is everywhere!
Excuse me a minute while I load and see if that happens again. What the hell was that about?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
And yet...
Go, go, go!
Okay. Like a bug. And I mean, I'll say...
I will destroy you!
If it is just a bug in this quest, I would say right up that it's very much... Oh, that was a grenade. It's very much not the only bugged quest in this game. Like any very large game, a bunch of that space has bugs in it. There's an item limit? Well, I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Well, I'll take all of those. And then I'll go into my inventory, and you'll come watch the sparkling bit of TV that is me omnigelling everything with a number less than 4 in it. Look, I'm not a hoarder, I just forgot to sell a lot of this stuff. And I'd honestly forgotten there even was an inventory limit. Cool, and I have a lot more space and nearly 300 dollars now. Cool. We were trying to do this the nice way, and you agreed. And then you started shooting anyway, and look where it got you. There's another guy over here.
Clear.
Door that needs decrypting there. Standard RPG fare. See a lock must hit. Oh, that went well. Mods. Open a safe. A very similar procedure to using a 20-kill nuclear bomb. Ooh, try to run fine. Get some gel. And leave it. Can't open those ones. Anything over here. Can't open those crates. Anything down here. Looks like. Yes, there's medical kit, get some more gel, and there's a lot of computer. We don't like the evidence for a lot of computer. Hurrah! Oh, and also steal his stuff. I'm doing the Paragon route, honest. Why did you have so many bullets in your wall safe? This seems like a choice. Definitely a choice that you made.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I'm with Tali on this one.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
After saying they weren't going to. What?
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Oh, great. Well, they're always fun to fight. Right. We tried to do this in a nice way. We hit dialogue options and everything. I feel this is probably a bug. It's a slightly annoying bug. This is the kind of outcome I like to look for. Yara, you're a terrible shot. I love you, but stop trying to use your brain. Ascend.
That's the last of them.
You see what happens when you try and mess with Spectre? And particularly me. Yeah, that is annoying that it bugged out like that. Kind of bummed. I like getting the nice outcomes. But hey, it could have been worse. I'm not sure how. I'm sure we will make some kind of choice in this trilogy that will be substantially worse than killing
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Not at all.
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
We're back to weirdly flirty.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Oh, and now we've moved up to directly flirting. I can dig it. To the hotel. Away. Shepard, you've got to show some hustle if you do the away thing. You can't just be like, away, leisurely stroll. I feel like these elevators could probably use some ambient music or conversation cues or something. Just saying. They're very long and nothing happens. Let's go talk to this woman who just invited us for a drink. Who, like, we both went there directly at the same time, so we clearly weren't showing enough hustle. She's still there for us.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
I know who you are, it says in your subtitles.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Gotta have that profit.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
That's fair.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Cool, but money?
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Analaeus' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
Have you considered giving 11,000 credits to the Hannah downstairs? I did.
Alright. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
There's a plot outside, but first you have to run around this corporate HQ for some time to get the right to go outside.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
So everyone knows about Saren's connection with Benezia, despite the fact that we learnt it in the council like a day ago. I mean, that kind of tracks it, they just wouldn't tell us business, but still.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
That feels like a call out to fans written before they even had fans.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it?
Yes.
I have no interest in a public spectacle.
But blue choice?
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analaeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you.
Oh, that was easy.
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Tons of paragraph points on that. And now I need to walk all the way back to the administrator's office. Yeah! Which means taking, I think, 2 more lifts? Maybe only 1. But in any case, it's long. And off we go. That seems like a thing I can poke. Alright, just a codex entry. Well, we'll read that this weekend. Yes, I don't know how I announced it everywhere yet, but I will be making Saturday codex sessions a regular thing. Saturdays are just going to be clear everything in the codex and then do however much we've got time for. Is this the way before I get in a lift? No, that's down to the docking bay. It's this way. Glad I checked that map. so about that crime.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
Extremely abrupt cut.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Sadly, Gian Parazzini, not a romance option in this game. Because she seems like she'd be into it. I love that. Got some more Paragon, but still can't put any more points in Charm. Got electronic encryption up to master. Where am I going now? Just straight give myself more help. But honestly, Spectre training increases health as well, and get to that master unity, which I want. I'm just gonna say how the people have got. Yep. Liara's got better barriers, maybe she'll use them. But more importantly, I have a garage pass, so I can go and take my bouncing car outside. Best place for it. But first, I must walk across this, let's be real, excessively large map. It did not have to be that big, and largely empty. We're all good at abstracting stuff from limited sets of games, like you can just put one office in there and we'll understand what's going on. See, I have to talk to you just because you're called Lil Hierax, which is an amazing name.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Why do you ask?
Read it where it's due. There's a lot of corruption here. Maybe this will rein it in a bit. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and the Matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I mean, I won't need anything from you, but I just wanted to show you how cool your name is. It's very cool.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Well, that's not good. Popper's range.
I'd say these are what the Matriarch had in the crates.
My radar. You can actually see that they've jammed my radar now. You can actually see the radar. Clearly nobody wants us here. And quick save. Quick save failed. Quick save from that now. I also can't get out of that. Okay, maybe I should have quick saved beforehand. how to go back in a straight line on the outside. Okay, again, like Sarah, this is very down the valley. It's actually go, I'm assuming. Drive on the cliff. So few games tell you not to drive on the cliff, but I think it's normally more internalized something. Bouncy car, but more importantly, they have crates.
Moving out.
Level 1 cold hazard here, so I should still keep moving, but decent. At it and they just sit there and take rockets to the face without even blinking. Maybe you should run. Just putting it out there. Here's an amateur. And is that a pro? Can I quick say? Run. And that's the plan. And then apparently still some people to shoot at. Nice. Hold them off, whichever Liara or Charlie that is. Take out some stuff. Wait, no, I shouldn't be going to another car. That's a much bigger car. guess that's so you can't do it in combat. It feels like there could be a state-based check for are you in combat rather than making it take forever when you're on the field. Can't shoot missiles out of the air. And we play game you call this, and you can't shoot missiles out of the air. Why is it still reading that I'm poisoned? Game catch up, that was several planets ago. Now we have the horror streams.
Let's take them out.
Question from that? What? Game, are you okay? I think some of your assets may have failed to load. There's a croak in here, or possibly just vaguely broken-shaped block of shadow, you know. Oh wait, but you failed to load as well. Okay, this is honestly a little disconcerting. Especially because I can't tell which of these blobs is the one I'm meant to be shooting at. Ah, no, it's not broken. No, not gonna take over there, okay, sure. This is very peculiar.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Did I just inflict some of that damage?
Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Okay, so let's open this box.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Yes, I know, thank you. And then we'll save. And then I'll load that save and see if this weird graphical thing has been fixed. This is what I get for saying fewer technical difficulties, isn't it? Nope, we're still in trouble. Oh god. Oh, sorry. Right, next step. I'm gonna have to quit the game and come back in. So, a brief, unscheduled break. Back in a second. Yes, I just didn't think again when I went to my microphone. I forgot to unmute it, didn't I? So yes, what I was saying. Thanks for pointing that out, though. Yeah, this is what happens when the chat overlay disappears. Yes, had to do a bit of a workaround because it turns out that this is just a known problem with this game being 13 years old. It doesn't play particularly well with modern graphics cards, so what I've had to do is hack the core files of the game, get into the console, turn dynamic lighting off. As a result, it now looks kind of like garbage, nowhere near as atmospheric, but we don't look like weird animate shadows anymore, so I'll take that. It should only persist for this bit, for this section of this mission, and then apparently it comes back again near the end of the game, so I'll have to remember this fix when we come to it.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
I was about to ask exactly the same
They want
thing.
to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
My map says this is the way to the cafeteria. I feel that the corridor to the cafeteria should include fewer gun turrets. Is that just me? Am I just expecting unrealistic things? There's 2 doors. This is the security room, and the other is where I'm going to be going, so go this way first. Get some upgrades. Open the cupboard. Just stand there and do nothing. Forget how to play this minigame. See, this is what happens. Clearly, my flow has been broken by having to go and look up how to fix that. Oh, they're solid. But now, to the cafeteria. Away! Oh my god, what? That looks horrendous. Of all the times to require this workaround, why didn't you do it when there are so many white backgrounds that speculum has gone crazy on? I can only apologise for this old buggy game. hacking real code to improve my fake hacking skills. Yeah, I mean, we say hacking real code, it was literally opening one ini file in Notepad and adding one line of text, but yeah. Totally counts, right? Oh, that shield really difficult to see thanks to Aftermath. Like, around. What? That was a very strange cut indeed.
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Oh yeah, there's that. Remember we fought these before? Found them in a box and Cerberus lab. Well, now they're back, and they'll be educating this on Hot World. It's the Rachni, everybody. If anybody doesn't like bugs, you may want to tune out for a bit. Because we're going to be all bugs all the time. Getting charged by bugs all the time. Okay, don't shoot at me instead, that's not better. Oh wait, I'm dead.
I've never seen anything like them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe something else.
We good?
All clear.
Yes. Use some magic on my hand blood. Robotic weapons research, that sounds cool. Oh, it's literally just a codex. Oh. What's in this room?
Take cover.
What? Where? Where the heck did that come from?
All clear.
Possible I just wasn't paying attention, but you know. What does it want me? It wants me to go to the cafeteria. Does it? Should we just... Okay, so that's the elevator to the core. That's where we're going eventually. I should probably investigate everything else first. Just checking we're not past the bit where this would work. Nope. Nope, I think we're going to have to stick through this until we're done with Peak 15. Which, like I say, annoying, but not the end of the world, I suppose. It'd be worse having to run through this with half of the screen basically black at all times. I don't claim to be an authority on streaming, but I think that would make bad. Even though this looks horrible. See, at least now I'm facing you, and we're not just all stood in the elevator facing the same way like weirdos. Okay, no, this is probably worse. I'll take it.
Enemy sighted.
Dropping some frames there. Back in their game.
Must be for the station mainframe.
Well,
the damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Yeah, I think we're running into all the bugs. This is my new Omni tool model. It's called 5. Just 5. Oh my god, I have so many items again. Okay, it's just a 5. It's not made by any manufacturer. It's right aligned for some reason. But it's got bonkers good stats. Oh right, no, the right aligned is a thing because it's on the right. Yeah. It's just the V. Ooh, although that is pretty strong as well. Like, my cooldowns won't be good, but I don't use my stuff that often anyway. And my cooldown on Medijo would be great, and my shield bonus, yeah. Okay, Tali, do you want a V? Yes, yes you do. Yeah, I'll go through those later. Yeah, I only got half an hour left in the streams. Not going to be an issue time for. Okay, I can't open that door. Can I do anything in here? Enter core. Not enough power for restart. The dramatic voice was somewhat undermined by the immediate failure. All these doors are locked. Using substation virtual intelligence, I'd love to accept it's off. Open power.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Cool. How do I do that? I was trying to do that. How do I do that? Do I have to go into the core now? Will it let me? Alex has told me it needs to restart. Still locked. Enter the core. There you can see I wasn't the right time that time. Access the memory core. Hacker voice I'm in. The core appears inoperational. You can attempt to manually refigure the databanks with the Omnigel to repair. Well, luckily, I am hot stuff and there's something manual. Oh. Yeah. It's literally a Towers of Hanoi. Alright. Okay, no it is. It's just they've animated it very strangely. How have I forgotten how to do this? This is the simplest video game puzzle that always turns up. That was a very dramatic James Bond fanfare for me doing a.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Oh wow, you look like garbage with this lighting model. I can only apologize.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Cool, but I won't because looking at you is making my eyes hurt.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I know.
Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Video game puzzles. To get to the helium fuel line, will there be a fox, a goat, a fox, a sheep, and a cabbage? It's a wolf, isn't it? I suppose a sufficiently motivated fox.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection.
Okay, that's not helpful.
The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm going to the roof.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections
Yes, I know,
disabled.
that's why I'm going to the
Passenger
roof.
trams are offline.
Mira, calm down. I'm gonna quick save, it seems like there'll be something out here. Guessing more right now. Oh hey, more right now. Yeah, getting swarmed. Explode on you. Oh god, bad time, bad time.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Because I knew they'd pull something like that.
User alert.
Now it gets fun.
Fun is a word. Oh god, I do. Nice.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
The landlines are repaired. Wow, that actually was easy. Let's open this crate too, which is substantially less easy than repairing the communications lines. Now I have to get rid of one of these things and they're all good. Well, it could be Krogan armor because I'm never going to use Rex. Let's go and melt some things. I'm going to give myself a better rifle even though I never use it. Like a shotgun. I just, you know, on the principle of the thing, want to have the best equipment. Now, I think I've got, wow, I've got like tier 1 mods I never really use. There are hotkey commands. No. hopefully we've got a bit more space now. I don't want to talk to Mira. We all need some healing, so I have some gel. Delicious gel. Wait, did I level up? I did. Yeah. I've apparently had 2 levels and completely missed them. Good to know. Right, well, let's take max out Unity. Excellent. Now 3. Does that get me a decent iron? Get me the next level of marksman. Or I could give myself some points of intimidate. No, advanced marksman is good on account of I'm using my pistol all the time. And back down. And now how do we get to the reactor?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
That's what I'm here to do. I'm trying to help you, Mero. Please stop. No, bad times, bad times. Legit jump to that. Now I'm paranoid, so I'm going to quick save. Right, this way to the core. Is that what this is? Yes. To the reactor, not the core. This is the core.
You now entering main reactor.
Thank you for not completing that user alert.
Main reactor
no, we're still going to do it, just way quieter.
Containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Y'all, I think I might have run into a few bugs. And yes, not just the Ragni. I got to that joke first, nobody else. And now my radar is jammed, which is never. Nothing there. No, that's good.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Rockets at us. Rude. Stop not saying one place. No, that's not my button.
I'm okay.
Hotkeys are all well and good, but I should maybe remember which hotkey does what.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual.
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
Oh, thank God. We're here. I can fix the thing that should shut down. Fuel line's fixed. My radar is jammed again. To the repairs. Yay. Oh, yeah. This is good job, guys. Yep, that certainly won't help you.
All targets eliminated.
I know. I did it. I know they're eliminated on account of I eliminated them. Let's just get back in here and go back and hopefully won't have to talk to Mira to be like, you're fixed. She'll just open the door for us. But you never know. was kind of expecting
All targets
it.
eliminated.
Excellent, we don't have to talk to Mira, we can just go and get on the tram and leave. And once we've left this area, will we be able to get our lighting back? Because that'd be a
now entering decontamination
nice
and
little
transit
Christmas
hub.
present for the end of the stream.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Loose contaminants. Are those contaminants like bug-shaped with tentacles?
They are locked in.
Okay,
I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no...
Enemy sighted.
So I can repair this. And... well, plasma purge, that sounds like it can get rid of those. So let's give it a go. Now that I have hard electronics, yeah. Okay, so instead, Omnigel. Luckily, I have a ton of Omnigel on account of the amount of stuff I just had to melt. Nope. I was about to say that's the Rachni problem fixed, and then the Rachni problem jumped at us. Okay, so now we can go around the corner, go through there ourselves. Sure would be great if nobody turned on the plasma purge. Or you could just be lurking behind the door to immediately explode on me, sure. Rude. Can I just go? I just want to go. This looks promising. Here is a waiting room. Here is a texture that's taking its sweet time to load. Maybe because of the lighting bug as well. And we're on the tram. And luckily, we've already established that Shepard knows how to drive a train, so this can't be that different.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Plus, this is like a commuter tram and probably only goes to one place.
Now arriving at Rift Station. Binary Helix Research
Come in
Facility.
for the last 10 minutes of the stream. Okay, now that we've changed areas, how goes the Mass Effect team? Well, we've run into a bunch of bugs, both literal and technological. Done a bunch of side quests, shot a bunch of Rachni. The lighting's gone all weird. We've changed locations now, so let's see if the lighting will cooperate again. Nope. Nope, it will not. The environment looks lovely. We look like this. This is the dumbest bug. This door, emergency exit only, so what, do we need to go and create an emergency because I'm good at that. That way to the hot labs, but it's red. So let's go to wherever this is going to take me. Yeah, weird BioWare bugs. I mean, from what I hear, it's not so much that it's the BioWareness of it as the PC version of Mass Effect was a slightly shoddily engineered port of the console version. The second and third games are built from the ground up for PC. So.
Stand down.
Captain Ventralis.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
I mean, you just have to press a
button. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, You're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
She said based on no evidence.
Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
Wow,
all I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Wow, the back of his head was coming off there.
Go, go, go!
Cool, I leveled up. I didn't actually do much there.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel.
Where it intersects with
It's
the
actually
wall.
better since we locked down the elevator.
But yeah, it's so Shepard that I took the option of I'll see what I can do, and what she actually said was I won't let any of your people die, which is a promise I really have no way of actually bringing into the world.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay, that happened. Now, you said there was a med bay. That sounds like the kind of place I might be able to sell things. Is this the way? Yes.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
Yeah, yes I am, and I will make them even hotter.
What?
Not good.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then
Well, that was
I
a
will return to my
familiar interaction all round. Hello, what? Sorry. But we have Alcor here, so things are good.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Oh, we have tier 6 stuff here. That's exciting. I mean, still not as good as the stuff I've got on by Rosenkopf. Metagel upgrade, yes. But more importantly, I can sell you things, and I have so many things to sell. Just sell everything with a number lower than 4. That's just... And I still have a lot of stuff left. Got a few of those. Got a few of those. Got quite a few of those. Okay, so I now have 163 grand and a lot more bank space, so...
Really,
Wait, why did I go back in?
it's pleasant to see you
I was just
well.
about to say, well, let's see what he's got for sale. He
I'll see you
literally
later.
just did that before I saw it.
Grimly, I will hope it is so.
Great stuff. Hi, are you asleep? Can I bug you?
What? No!
Now I feel bad.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
No, I literally just wanted to poke you to see what would happen, and basically what I expected would happen happened. I am sorry.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
This way to the restricted area, which is through security and up, which, I mean, they haven't told us to go there yet, but you put a sign on something that says restricted area, and I'm not going to not.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
What does that mean? Does this mean that you're going to shoot at me if I try and open this door? I mean, there's enemies beyond this door. You know what? I'm going to leave this for now. Just a thought. Wait on that bay. Just imagining Shepard going around poking everyone to see what happens. Well, let's be real, you don't need to imagine it, because this is what I'm doing.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
Yes, I did.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Suffering from a toxin does not sound like a thing a medical professional would say. Just saying.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Blue choice. Although that renegade choice is just brutal. Good job. Nah, blue choice.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
No, because no, they're still making bioweapons.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons,
I was about to say, what are the Space Geneva Conventions?
I didn't expect you to understand.
That makes sense.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Yeah, and on top of everything else, the fact that this toxin is, like, doesn't spread person to person and is only dangerous for a brief period, seems like as much as anything else, it's just not a particularly good bioweapon. Is that just me?
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
Better than you making.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the... Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Okay, good.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, don't do any more war crimes while I'm out. What else is there? So that's down to the actual med bay. Did we poke a head in the guard barrels? Yet? way to assassinate a small group of people. Yeah, but that seems like a thing that there isn't a ton of corporate profit in. Yes, I know you are risking your life protecting these people, but also I am going to break your guns. That's just how this works. You don't need these guns, do you? Certainly not much than I need. I don't think they ever said it doesn't affect humans. They said they had been adapting it to more species, so I would imagine humans would be one of them. Why is it telling me to go to... Oh yeah, because I need to go and get it to let me into the labs.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Well, no,
yeah,
no, you're not. We're not feeding you yet.
All right, you want to gamble with your life? You're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you.
That texture
he'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
We have indeed got work to do, but it's 5 o'clock, and I think that work will have to be done next time. When hopefully we'll get to a point where we can re-enable all the lighting and it'll look better. So, yes. Thank you all very much for coming. Thanks for everyone who stayed to the end, and even if you didn't. Thanks to everybody in the future watching this on the VOD, because I am, as of today, starting to put back episodes of this on my YouTube. Search for Saracent, the same username on YouTube. You'll be able to find all of them when they get uploaded. Only the first episode's up at the minute. More will go up as and when I have the chance. What else? If you found this stream, you probably know how to find me, but in any case, best place to look for updates and everything is on Twitter at Wauce, that's W-A-I-U-C-E. And you need to look for any of those usernames most places on the internet and you'll find me, they're not common. And yes, I think that's everything. Join me again, same time, 2 o'clock GMT. On Thursday for a Christmas Eve episode of this, where we will do nothing festive and just shoot things a lot. And I love you all. Stay safe out there. Bye.